Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. We've got your daily reading here for Thursday, March the 20th today. So we've got your spring equinox today. It's the first day of spring, the first day of Aries season. So happy birthday to all of you Aries folks out there. It is Astrological New Year today as well. So if you maybe faltered on some of your intentions that you set for the calendar new year, you have another chance right here. So the astrological calendar does start today, and we are springing right into stuff. We are right in the middle of two eclipses. So we've got a solar eclipse coming up for us on the 29th. And that is in Aries. So, it's not often that we have a spring equinox right bang smack in the middle of two eclipses, but this can be a great time to reflect, to pause, to set some intentions, to look ahead into the year ahead. And where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What do you want to attract towards you? What doors of opportunity are you looking to open? Anything is possible, so you can harness some of this energy. But we are in retrograde season as well. Of course, none of us can forget that. And retrograde season really does remind us to take a step back before taking a leap forward. We connect with our heart, especially we got Venus retrograde, right? So Venus and Mercury. So this is, thinking something over, making sure that your thoughts and ideas are in alignment with your heart, with your feelings. And this gives a little bit more power to your punch as you go forward, right? When we connect emotions to things, it really does give us some extra supercharged energy. So whatever you've got going on, we've got some energy of new in here. And don't forget, spring equinox, spring is a season of growth. We plant our seeds in the spring, right? You go out in your garden, you plant your bulbs, you plant your seeds, and then we watch them grow and blossom. So this is what we do with manifestations, with intentions, with the things that we want. We plant the seed and then we nurture it and we watch it grow and blossom until we're ready to harvest. So, lovely. At the back of the deck, we've got the Ace of Wands sitting right there. So Ace of Wands, perfect matchy to the analogy of planting a seed and watch it grow, because the aces, of course, are a seed of something new. And the Ace of Wands does certainly represent something that can certainly grow, right? We've got, a piece of wood with some leaves coming out of it. So what do you want to plant today? So it's a great day to, maybe bring some flowers in the house or plant in the house, or if weather permits, some of you still have snow. If weather permits, maybe plant something out in your garden. Maybe seed your grass. Anything to do with your outdoors, anything that you want to grow and prosper. But of course, set some intentions today. It's a really great energy for us to do that. You don't need to wait for the new moons. You can do it at any time. But for some of you here, the Ace of Wands indicates that there's something new or something better that you are trying to embrace. So you could have something coming in for you. There could be some underlying motivation to some things. You're maybe yearning, longing for something a little bit newer, a little bit different. The Ace of Wands is, of course, fiery energy. And of course, we are in the first day of fire season. Aries is fire, ruled by Mars, right? So Mars, of course, is our warrior planet. But Mars brings us courage and drive and passion and motivation, as does the Ace of Wands. So where are you going to put your energy, right? Wherever you put your energy is what will grow. So look to do something different, something new, or maybe infuse fresh life into something that's maybe laid a little bit dormant. Spirit of Place is our first card coming out here for you today. This is card number 4. Fours, of course, do represent Cancerian energy. 4 represents, in tarot anyway, 4 is the Emperor, which is Aries energy. And 4 also represents our home and the things that make us feel safe and secure and stable in our lives, right? 4 represents a foundation that we have built. And so this is reminding you to stand in the power of your authenticity, to look at your life and your surroundings. What are you longing for? What do you feel is missing right now that brings you that sense of security that we all want, we all look for? Spirit of place reminds us that everything has an essence. Everything has an energy around it. And when we want to tap into that energy, we need to tap into that source energy. So, if you're looking for example, quite often we focus too much on what we don't have. And so you're being encouraged to embrace the energy of what you want something to be. For example, if you're longing for love, you're looking for love. Well, instead of looking externally for it, look inwardly, right? Embody the essence of love. When you embody the essence of love, you change your energy, and that is the energy that you put out there. And of course, like attracts like, and you're more likely to attract that love and those similar energies to you. If you want more abundance in your life, right? Abundance lies within. So be abundant. Know that you have infinite power to tap into the infinite abundance of the universe. And when you embody this mindset, then it's amazing how quickly things come to you. So instead of longing for something or railing at the fates or something or focusing on what you don't have, be the thing that you want more of in your life. But be authentic no matter what your situation is. Spirit of place reminds us to stand in our authenticity. We have the Nine of Swords. We have this one already this week, the Nine of Swords. We've got the Six of Pentacles. Very nice. And we've got the Seven of Swords. Okay. So it feels like some of you here, the Six of Pentacles right in the middle there, it's a really good card, right? Six of Pentacles represents balance being restored, honesty, fairness, equality. It can represent something that you have done flows back to you. Okay, something that you put out there flows back to you multiplied. With the Six of Pentacles, it does remind us that if we need help is available. If we have everything that we need, help others, right? It can certainly be a card of charity, but it can also be one of something flowing back to you. So you could have something coming back to you today. You could have a situation going on where maybe you have helped someone else and now you need a little bit of help or guidance or support, and now that is flowing back to you. With the Six of Pentacles, it's also a merchant card. So if you are a business owner, maybe times are tough, right? Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords. You don't know what information to trust. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Your pricing that you had yesterday has, multiplied today. Seven of Swords, right? Seven of Swords is betrayal and deceit and mistrust and, all this stuff. And you're just like, I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know where the information is. So, it can be a little bit difficult, right? But the Six of Pentacles says there's resources out there that you can trust, right? You just need to be a little bit discerning there. But there could also be some advice out there that you could get, right? That, can really help you out a little bit. So yeah, I really feel bad for some business owners there. At this time is just crazy times. But anyway, the Nine of Swords though, and the Seven of Swords are something that you're kind of a little bit worried about. Maybe there's just something where you're just very uncertain. The Seven of Swords doesn't have to be about, lies and deceit and betrayal, right? But it can certainly represent something inside of you, right? And you're not sure. You're trying to stay positive, but you falter. There's a direction that you want to go in, but you're not quite sure what that looks like or how to get there. So when we get the Seven of Swords, this does remind us to stay positive, okay? It does remind us that sometimes we do need to make a tricky little difficult decision about what path to take, what direction to take, how to word something, how to approach something. And, so use your words wisely, because sometimes they can backfire on you a little bit. This can certainly represent maybe a broken promise, right? Six of, you've been, nine of swords, you're worried about something. Perhaps it has to do with money, Six of Pentacles, and maybe someone has promised you a raise or a bonus. Sometimes that comes out when we get the Six of Pentacles, but you're not sure if you're going to get it, right? That's a little bit of uncertainty in the air. But with the Six of Pentacles in the upright there, that says that there is certainly the potential of getting what you want, something you deserve, and something that is, fair for you. Honest day's work for an honest day's pay often comes out with the Six of Pentacles. So it feels like here, for some of you, that there is a promise that maybe you're worried is going to be broken. Or there is a promise that's already being broken and now you're trying to figure out what to do with it. Some of you are going to make a decision to move forward. This is a time of change. And like I said earlier, we're in the middle of 2 eclipses, and eclipses bring change, and changes that tend to be permanent. Okay. And a lot of people are looking for something a little bit new, or something a little bit different, something more exciting, or maybe something that pays a little bit more, something where your boss isn't going to lie to you, or you don't have to, be surrounded by backstabby coworkers and things like that. So this is, really kind of encouraging you to take a balance, look at something and say, okay, is this just my worries and fears and anxieties playing up? Okay, and is something really on the up and up? Six of Pentacles. Am I worried for nothing, right? Are my thoughts running away from me a little bit? Because sometimes this can happen, right? The energy around us right now is very powerful. And, again, we do have retrograde energy also. So, I mean, it's a good thing sometimes because it can give us this energy to reflect, refocus, regroup, and renew, right? But we do tend to get worried, right? Our worries play up. And sometimes we just kind of get caught up in a whirlwind of anxiety with the Nine of Swords. And then we're just not sure what's real. We're not sure what's right. We're not sure who's being truthful with us or what situations that we can trust. So with the Six of Pentacles, it is an earthly energy. When we get this one, this is, a slower kind of energy, but it is one where we have balance. So balance means, of course, a lot of things, right? But if your thoughts are running amok and you're just not sure about things right now, take a balanced approach. Write something down, pros and cons. How do I feel about this? What actually happened here? But be honest with yourself and be able and be willing to see the actual truth. We're seeking out the truth with the Seven of Swords. We're trying to figure out what's real, what's right, and what we can trust. Okay. And sometimes we need to kind of bring things back to center to figure that out without jumping to conclusions. But the Six of Pentacles showing up here shows that when we do take that down to earth approach at something, we don't let our fears and worries get the better of us, then we can resolve things and we can get things back on track. We have the Queen of Wands is your blessing headed your way today. This is the energy benefiting you the most. Now, for some of you, this is a person. With the Queen of Wands, this can be like a best friend. It can be a coworker. It can be a boss. The Queen of Wands is somebody who you can maybe give you a little motivation. They're very good at giving advice, but they're very honest. They will tell you the truth. They're not going to sugarcoat anything for you. They're going to, be a little warm, right? As a fire sign, so they're going to be warm and generous, but but they're going to be, maybe give you that little word of encouragement or help you see the truth of a matter, help you see the bright side, maybe. Or, maybe they're just someone to listen to. So this can be someone who is quite trusted. The Queen of Wands is also can be your energy. When in doubt, go within. Be that queen, right? Queens are open and receptive. Okay, so your feminine side, your feminine energy. The Queen of Wands, feminine as she may be, also has this masculine fire side about her, right? I wouldn't want to mess with the Queen of Wands at the best of times, right? Because, the Queen of Wands, someone who is very passionate and creative, right? Probably a little bit boisterous sometimes, a force to be reckoned with for sure, but a very decisive energy. Queens do make decisions, okay? Behind every king is the queen who probably pulls the strings a little bit, right? But it is the feminine energy. of being a little bit more open, having the ability to see the big picture, right? And to look into the future or see past the worries of our mind, right? The swords energy there, and see the truth, right? We seek the truth with this. So very honest and truthful energy. So this can certainly be you taking charge, taking the lead, being honest and authentic with yourself and figuring out what is right, what is wrong, what is real, how can I fix something? Am I worried for nothing? Okay. Or is there really something here that I need to be a little extra cautious with? Because that Seven of Swords can be a little bit worrisome sometimes, right? And it's something that might be positive, but there's something not quite sure about it, right? So you'll be able to figure things out and find the truth. We have the Hermit. Here is your advice from Spirit. When in doubt, go within. Take that step back, okay? Reflect a little bit, and you will figure out what the answer is and which is the correct path forward. The Hermit is, we're still in Virgo energy with the Hermit, okay? And we're in the middle of those eclipses, and we've just had a lunar eclipse in Virgo. So Virgo was the full moon. So what do we need to put an end to? What are we leaving behind? Are we leaving behind self-sabotage? Are we leaving a situation behind? Can we heal something? The Hermit brings about some healing elements here also. But there is a star in that Hermit's lantern. He is holding a wooden staff. Okay, that star indicates our goals, our intentions, and they light the path forward. So even though sometimes we think we have to do everything all at once, all in one day, take your time. Hermit's very solitary energy, very calm energy, down to earth energy, right? Very earthly energy there. And think about what do I want that star to represent that's in this lantern? What lights the path before me? What is my best course of action, or what direction do I want to take? Right? We don't have to make big changes to have a big impact in our life. Those little tweaks really do add up and help us out in our day. So go within with that Hermit energy, okay? And you will figure out what the best course of action is. You will figure out where you want to go, or how to deal with a seemingly mundane situation that just has your stomach in a little bit of knots. Is it a person? Is something within you? The Hermit will help you to lead and guide your way. So I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. Happy spring equinox, Ostara. Happy birthday for all of you who have a birthday. And ultimately, let's have a wonderfully brand new astrological new year. Onwards and upwards we go. Thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.